Have you ever found yourself in a heated argument, trying to convince someone of your point of view, but no matter what you say, they just don't seem to get it? It's a common scenario, isn't it? This leads us to the 9th law from Robert Greene's book, The 48 Laws of Power. Win through your actions, never through argument. Let's take a look at Thomas Edison, the brilliant mind behind the invention of the light bulb. When Edison was developing his invention, there were plenty of skeptics. People doubted the feasibility of his idea, but did he spend his time arguing with the naysayers? No. He simply went about his work, focusing on his actions rather than wasting time on fruitless debates. The result? A revolutionary invention that changed the world. Edison's actions spoke louder than any argument ever could. Remember, Edison didn't waste his time arguing about the feasibility of his invention. Instead, he demonstrated it through action. So exactly what does Greene mean when he says, win through your actions, never through argument? Well, let's delve into the 3 key components of this intriguing law to find out. The ineffectiveness of arguments, the power of demonstration, and the impact of actions over words. Starting with the first, the ineffectiveness of arguments. Think about the last time you were engaged in a heated debate. Did you change your mind because of the other person's words, or did you dig your heels in further? More often than not, arguments only serve to entrench us deeper into our own beliefs. We become defensive, focusing more on proving ourselves right than on understanding the other side. This, my friends, is the ineffectiveness of arguments. They rarely lead to resolution, and more often spiral into further conflict. Take, for example, the never-ending debates on social media platforms. They rarely result in any constructive outcome, do they? The second component is the power of demonstration. Instead of telling someone they're wrong, show them why. Demonstrate the validity of your viewpoint through tangible proof. Let's say you're a coach trying to correct a player's technique. Instead of arguing about the correct form, demonstrate it. Show them what you mean, and let them experience the difference. This is far more effective than any argument. It's hard to deny the evidence of our own senses, isn't it? Finally, we arrive at the third component, the impact of actions over words. Actions carry weight. They're concrete and real. Words can be twisted and misinterpreted, but actions? They're clear and unequivocal. They speak for themselves. Picture this. You're trying to convince someone of your commitment to a project. You can talk about it all you want, but it's your actions, the hours you put in, the results you produce, that will ultimately prove your commitment. Actions, not words, are what truly convince people. In sum, Greene's Law 9, win through your actions, never through argument, is a call to shift our focus from futile debates to constructive demonstrations. It's about proving our point through our actions, not our words. It's about showing, not telling. It's about letting our deeds, not our arguments, speak for us. It's a potent reminder that actions hold more power than any argument ever could. Remember, our actions are our most persuasive tool. They can change minds, influence perceptions, and even alter the course of events. So the next time you find yourself in a disagreement, resist the urge to argue. Instead, step back, take action, and let your deeds make your case for you. Arguments are often futile, but actions can be undeniable. They speak volumes more than any words ever could. So let's make our actions count, shall we? Now that we've broken down the law, how can we apply it to our daily lives? It's a question that often lingers in our minds. Well, the answer is simpler than you may think. Let's start with the fundamental principle. Show, don't tell. It's easy to claim you're capable, but the real proof lies in your actions. Are you a wizard with numbers? Demonstrate it by solving a complex problem. Do you fancy yourself a leader? Lead a project to success. Don't argue about your competence, exhibit it. Moving on, let's explore how this law can be beneficial in different scenarios. In the workplace, for instance, proving your worth through your work is a surefire way to gain recognition and respect. Instead of engaging in a debate about your capabilities, let your accomplishments do the talking. This law can help you navigate office politics and climb the corporate ladder. But it's not just about professional life. This law can also play a significant role in our personal relationships. Rather than promising to be more attentive or caring, show your loved ones you mean it through your actions. Actions hold more weight than words and can help to build trust and strengthen bonds. And what about self-improvement? This law can be a powerful tool in your journey. If you're trying to adopt a healthier lifestyle, don't just talk about it. Get up and start exercising, make healthier food choices. Apply the law of action over argument to your personal goals, and you'll see a notable difference. The beauty of this law lies in its universal applicability. Whether you're a student trying to prove yourself to your professors, a manager aiming to lead a team, or an individual on a path of self-improvement, this law can guide you. And remember, it's not about silencing your voice. It's about letting your actions amplify it. It's about winning through your actions, not arguments. Because when you let your actions speak, they echo louder and clearer than any words ever could. Remember, actions not only speak louder than words, they can also be the winning ticket in any situation. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. Our journey began with the story of Thomas Edison, a man whose actions spoke volumes more than his words ever could. We delved into the 3 key components of the 9th law of power, demonstrating, not expounding, the persuasive power of your actions, and the principle of winning through deeds, not debates. We explored how to apply this law in our daily lives. We saw how it's not about proving yourself right in an argument, but about showing through your actions that your way is the right way. This law encourages us to shift our focus from empty debates to concrete deeds, from meaningless words to meaningful actions. And why should we do this? Because it's through actions that we truly persuade, inspire, and lead. It's through actions that we win. So the next time you find yourself in a disagreement, remember, don't argue, act, because actions truly do speak louder than words.